We make an attempt to explore inspiring stories from the lives of famous individuals, but not all stories turn out to be inspiring. Some stories carry a sense of sorrow. Likewise, today we will discuss a touching tale. Just by looking at the thumbnail, you might have an idea whose story it is. Yes, we have created a video today that delves into the love story of Trudeau and Sophie, their married life, their separation, and some beautiful images. We hope you will watch the entire video. Over the span of 18 long years, Justin Trudeau and Sophie Gregoire have carried the history of their married life. On Wednesday, August 2nd, 2023, they announced their separation. Through Instagram, they conveyed a somewhat similar message, revealing this matter. The news of the divorce of the couple, who are known as ideal in the country and abroad, has caused a stir. Amidst this announcement, the two have taken divergent paths. Among the world's best-known couples, the Trudeau-Sophie couple stood out. Their marital life has been considered admirable and inspiring by many. Hence, their unexpected announcement of separation has surprised all. Let's get to know about them. Justin Pierre James Trudeau, commonly known as Justin Trudeau, was born on December 25, 1971. He is a Canadian politician who has served as the 23rd and current Prime Minister of Canada since 2015 and leader of the Liberal Party since 2013. Trudeau is the second youngest Prime Minister in Canadian history, after Joe Clark. He holds a Bachelor of Arts degree in Literature from McGill University and a Bachelor of Education degree from the University of British Columbia. Trudeau is the son of Pierre Trudeau, the 15th Prime Minister of Canada, and Margaret Trudeau. Sophie Gregoire Trudeau, known as Sophie Gregoire, is a Canadian retired television host, mental health and gender equality advocate, and certified yoga instructor. She graduated with a Bachelor of Arts degree in Communications from the Université de Montréal. She is involved in charity work, social work, and public speaking focused mainly on the environment, women's issues, and children's issues. According to the National Post, Sophie Gregoire Trudeau is the only daughter of Jean Gregoire and Estelle Blaise. There have been many reports about the meeting, love, and marriage of Trudeau and Sophie. In 2019, the Canadian online news media Narcity published a report on this. According to the Narcity report, the love story of Trudeau with Sophie was extraordinary. They knew and recognized each other since childhood, as Sophie was a classmate of Trudeau's younger brother, Michel. Even in their early years, Sophie would come and go to Trudeau's house, engaging in activities. However, the Trudeau-Sophie relationship truly became a mutual understanding in the real sense after both became adults. In 2003, Trudeau and Sophie participated in a fundraising event together. During that time, they became newly acquainted with each other. It was then that a deep and loyal friendship developed between them. A few days later, Sophie emailed Trudeau. In the email, Sophie mentioned that she enjoyed the experience of meeting Trudeau in person. However, Trudeau did not respond to Sophie's email. At the end of that same year's summer, Trudeau and Sophie were seen together on the street. This encounter prompted Sophie to dismiss Trudeau. However, this time Sophie received a proposal from Trudeau to go out and spend time together. Sophie stated that if Trudeau truly wanted to take her out, then he should respond to her email. On their first date, Trudeau expressed to Sophie his desire to spend the rest of his life with her. Trudeau had informed her that after making such a declaration, they both ended up in tears because they were both very emotionally sensitive individuals. The story of Trudeau and Sophie's relationship continues. After over a year since their first date, Trudeau proposed to Sophie. On May 28, 2005, they tied the knot. Standing before the wedding crowd, she exclaimed, "I am the most fortunate woman on earth." In their 18 years of marital life, they became parents to 3 children, 15-year-old Xavier, 14-year-old Ella Grace, and 9-year-old Hadrian. The reason for the separation between Trudeau and Sophie is not clear yet. Perhaps it may never be known. Sophie may have had thoughts of separation long before. In an interview given last year, Sophie hinted that she wants to step out of the traditional role of married women that has persisted through ages. In November 2022, Sophie's interview was widely covered. The interview was taken by Prince Harry's wife, Meghan Markle. At that time, Sophie participated in Meghan's podcast titled Good Wife, Bad Wife, Good Mom, Bad Mom. Meghan stated that Sophie had to embrace the role of a whole family, including children. Like Trudeau, she has married a politically discussed figure. So, she has to assume a role as the Prime Minister's wife as well. In this context, Sophie speaks about the sense of guilt of women who carry multiple roles. She says, "I believe that we, as women, learn to carry this burden on our shoulders. A girl child, due to being born as a girl, never experiences a sense of guilt. Instead, we give birth to this awareness on the path to adulthood. It's never acceptable." Sophie further adds, "Women around the world are still the nucleus of a family. Most of the household responsibilities still fall on women. Their contributions remain significant in making decisions for the welfare of the family and the well-being of the children. I believe that within each of us, there is a lioness. We want to be free. We want to understand who we truly are." With Trudeau's father having served as the Prime Minister of Canada, Trudeau himself has become a recognizable figure to the public. Just as the nation rejoiced in his successes, Trudeau has also touched their hearts during his difficult times. However, Justin Trudeau has shared many aspects of his life in his memoir titled Common Ground. In his 2014 book Common Ground, Justin Trudeau wrote about the pain he endured due to his parents' separation, the struggles he faced, and the adversity he experienced. Perhaps domestic life is not always joyful. If we hold on to our utmost tolerance and patience, we can find solace even in unexpected events. The separation of Trudeau and Sophie has deeply affected us. We never anticipated this. However, we respect their personal life and decisions. We hope their children will grow up in a loving environment. It's heartwarming to imagine that in some future family gathering, all pride and grievances forgotten, they will walk the same path again. Kindly consider subscribing to our channel and giving it a thumbs up, sharing it, and leaving your comments. Your support is invaluable and helps us produce more exclusive content just for you.